President Ruto has done fairly well. Where we were, everybody who comes here, ask him to tell you the truth. What was our loan rating? What was our GDP? What was our situation? Even unga. You know, we've been very lucky. President Ruto reduced the price of fertilizer, which nobody now wants to accept. That is an important factor. When we were going to election 2022, President Uhuru and his friend were struggling to put a subsidy on unga because it was so high. And even people suffered. You know, the subsidy was put, the factories were never paid. President Ruto is the one who has come to pay the subsidy of Uhuru and Raila on unga. It's a fact. If I'm lying, let me be challenged with facts. Even that subsidy is the one who has paid. Even the Eurobond that many people say many things about, which I should not say. President Ruto has paid. Maskini mtoto ya mtu. Jameni. He president hana baba, hana mama, hana ndugu, hana... You do all these things and you don't appreciate. I can assure you. I can?
Assure me.
That the noise you hear against President Ruto, the small man picks it from the big man. The small man is not involved. It's a big man problem. Are people who are looking for presidency. And truly, we have a guy here that when he was in office, I could not sit in this office I'm sitting today. I couldn't. Yes. He starts asking you shares, which you don't know. Are you getting me? Surely, that kind of person will compete President Ruto and succeed? I doubt.
If Kenyans voted logically, and if Kenyans voted through serious process of thought, that would be true. Kenyans don't vote
let me tell you.
logically.
Let me tell you. President Ruto will come back. I believe so. And I can tell you, God willing, let's God give us life beyond 2032. Between 2032 and 2040, President Ruto will be the most celebrated hero in this country. Because I'm sure the SGR will be in Kisumu, not for the Kisumu people to carry omena, but to compete with Dar es Salaam and ensure that goods are reaching Port Bell, goods are reaching Rwanda and Burundi on time. Good quantities. Are you getting me? The Rironi Road will be done, and if possible, even the Nyeri Nanyuki dual carriageway will be done. Ruto Uhuru left it in Nanyuki. I hear people talk very badly about that road. As much as it may not have been a priority, but today, if you go to that road, it is very busy. Let the truth be told. We still need to do, and you know, Kenyans who think retrogressively that today President, because his deputy is criticizing him, he should abandon Central. He cannot. The president cannot abandon Central. Central is Kenya. I'd been a police spokesperson for a long time. Actually, 12 years. And police and government are twins. And that is why when people doubt police performance, you find government getting a lot of bashing. Or when government is not performing also, there's also bashing on the police. So I've spoken for government on the most difficult aspect, which is police. It's a very difficult conversation. Speaking for government, it would be an interesting conversation. I expect to sit in a more interesting conversation. Because number one, as much as I sit in the executive office of the president, but you see, government is wide. What happens in judiciary is part of government. What happens in parliament is part of government. And what happens in the executive. And achievements and development of government is holistic. Because even now, we want to come up with a new tertiary funding. It must go to parliament. It can be something that is developed or initiated by government. It has to go to parliament. But when it's in parliament, also, other people may go to court. Or even when it has been even passed or whatever it is, the court factor is also there. So there's a lot of ways it works. And there are so many things you discuss about government. The way I've said it is holistic. And therefore, it's a more interesting discussion compared to speaking for police.
Right.
Where when police are doing very well, there tend to be no discussion about police.
And I think that is a mistake.
Yes.
Because people then don't get to know what the police actually do, which is good.
Actually, and that is why I've always find it very interesting to discuss certain issues, because many of us don't know. And that is why conversation is very important. That is why these discussions are very important, that we get to inform our people. And we are not restricting ourselves that we only inform people on positive things. Even negative things, people need to be informed so that we get away. How do we get out of this quagmire of negativity? Yeah? But you find that you cannot do without police.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't.
You cannot. Even the politicians who bash police, with them, they have a bodyguard, a policeman. They have a driver, a policeman. Are you getting me?
They have someone at home, a
Yes.
policeman.
Yes. And also what we forget is police don't take collective responsibility. I've started seeing civil society talking about Inspector General or a particular commander to take responsibility. Rarely do police officers take common responsibility. Because police officers often find themselves in situations where they have to act on their own without opportunity to refer to their books or their superiors. You are in River Road, you are patrolling, you are at night somewhere, there's an attack, maybe those people are armed. You can't take your phone and call your boss. Say, Afande, nipige mogo, nipige kichwa. You can't. Because number one, as you lazy around, you will be a victim. And there are victims every day. We bury 600 to 800 police officers every year in this country.
Because of... Okay.
Are you getting me? A large number of police. We lose officers in one way or another. The number has gone down a bit because now we are not getting a lot of problems in cattle rustling along the border. It's a bit minimal. But at the height of it, we were getting quite a large number. You remember one time we lost 42 young officers in Kapedo on a day, a single day. So police officers, you can't even refer to your book, what are the justifiable circumstances of using a firearm? No. You must have been properly trained. You must keep on reading. People think policemen don't even need to read. And I ask people, who enforces the laws and regulations of the land?
And how can you enforce the law if you don't know
if you don't know the law? Are you getting me? I see very many lawyers attacking police, abusing. Even the cases
In court.
It's the policeman to record the statements, collect evidence, get your forensic analysis, prepare a case file. It goes to DPP already prepared. And DPP does not help the police to solve the problem. He can just tell you, cover this point. If they think there's something you have not covered.